Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Legacy Skids. Skids is a kind of obscure character that has been brought back into the spotlight with YouTubers like Theo Adams and Chris McFeely. I think Chris McFeely did one, making videos about them, and then Skids getting both this figure and a Masterpiece figure all within the span of like half a year. So he's doing pretty good, and I hope we continue to see more Skids love. And although people don't like him, I would sure like to see a Skids and Mudflap from the Revenge of the Fallen in the Studio Series line. Or at least the Dark of the Moon, because I also really like those color schemes. So Skids is one of my favorites out of the entire Legacy Wave 1 cast. Him and Dragstrip and Bulkhead and another one that I'm going to get into in the review after the next, so he'll be the final review for this marathon. So Skids is a blocky, like, deluxe class figure. That's really all you can say whenever it comes to G1 characters. They're blocky. That's it. The head sculpt is amazing, though. I love that head sculpt. He comes with this clear axe, which I think is also something kind of like the core class wave did, where you can build your own weapon. I'll look into that, but yeah. But he also comes with his double rifle and his normal gun, which I have both of them just mounted on his wrist because he has tabs here. I think that looks pretty cool. So, for posability, let's get him stood straight. Ooh. There we go. Here we have him next to another deluxe figure, Dragstrip. Leader class / Voyager Optimus, but I'm gonna say he's leader. Voyager class Blaster. And core class Skywarp. For posability, he actually has a pretty good amount of posability for a chunky dude. So let's get the weapons off of him. He can look up that far and not down. He has a swivel at the head. His arm can move a full 180, but can also get more with this joint in here, which you can also move down, which I don't like that way. He has a bicep swivel and can also rotate. His arms do get stuck on the doors. He has a bend at the elbow and a wrist swivel. He doesn't have a ab crunch, but the way with his transformation, you can get a backwards arc. He also has a waist swivel, which can do the full 360. It's slightly hindered by this, but it does move out, so you can. Then he has a really good spread, can kick out that far, and if you move this up, back that far, he has a thigh swivel, which is not really hindered, but it does have a little bit of force needed. He has a bend at the ankle that can also go slightly, or not ankle, knee, that can go slightly forward. And he has a really good ankle pivot. So overall, he has some really good posability for a pretty chunky dude, which I like. Now for transformation, what you want to begin with is lifting up the chest section over his head. It's tabbed in pretty well. And then you can begin bringing the arms out, so twisting it so the wheels are facing up, and then twisting the biceps. Well, let's bring the wheels down first. Twisting the biceps so the fist and the gun port are facing up. You can then bring them down, and they'll tab into some slots on the chest, which I think is really nice. I like that. Next, you'll want to bend the knees forward, get the arch, but before you continue to bring it, bring the, I don't know why I said knees earlier, bring the legs fully forward and all that. Then bring up the arch. And if you need to, bring the legs down a small bit more. Now, get the legs lined up and tab them into each other. Fold down the shins. You can tab the backpack into the chest section where there are some tabs, like so, and tab the legs into the back of the backpack. Then you can use that inward knee bend to get the legs completely where they need to be. Make sure the arms are fully tabbed in as well. There we go. And that's what it should look like at the bottom. These are the shin panels. Finally, take the wheels and fold them out, and take the doors, and there are some tabs here and here that just plug into each other. And that is Skids' vehicle mode. He turns into, I believe, a Honda City? Don't know. Don't really care. I just really like the design. It's a blocky car for a blocky dude, and it looks amazing. It would have been cool if maybe he came with a scooter, kind of like how Cliff Jumper came with those. I know it made his gun, but the cannon pieces made that jet ski kind of thing. That would have been cool to have something like that to reference something about the figure, just in my opinion. He rolls pretty well on soft and hard top. Mostly on hard top though. And the wheels do actually like spin well. Mostly the back ones, the front ones can be a little tight. So overall, I really like this figure. I love the colors, I love the red, I love the blue, I love the silver striping, and the front looks amazing. Skids is one of my favorites in this wave, and that is a great thing because there are a lot of really good figures like Blaster, Drag Strip, and all of that. So overall, I really like this figure. Next episode, we're going to get into a figure that I'm not as big of a fan of, but is nowhere near my least favorite. Well, he's my second least favorite, but really good, least favorite. Like, he's really good in my opinion. That's hard to explain. I'll explain it in the video. Thank you. Thank you for watching.